Falcha and welcome back to the farm. On the last episode we tried to get our greenhouse set up with some water, but we weren't able to, just due to money and also just due to trying to keep the game role play as much as possible. So this episode is going to be kind of really simple. We're going to be doing quite a few contracts, so we're going to check what contracts are available for us that we can do, and we're just going to pick up as many as we can, basically to get as much money as we can so we can stop relying on these contracts. So we do have a few baling contracts here that are worth quite a bit of money. I'm just going to have a look to see what types of contracts we've got. We've also got some ploughing contracts. Now I don't know if you can use the same equipment across contracts. I doubt it. I've got a funny feeling it won't, but what we'll do is we'll take two contracts and we can see if it'll allow us. So this episode probably will be a little bit I guess time lapsey, but I think it's a good idea to basically just take the time and do this so we can kind of reduce our reliance on these contracts. So I think ideally the aim is to get 26 grand, and you may be saying why 26 grand. Well, the harvester, I'm sure one of the harvesters, one of the small harvesters is around 26. Well, there's one for 23. So 26 actually would be quite good if we could do that, because it actually leaves us 3 grand just for the bits and bobs that we have. There's one at 44. 20, oh, there's one at 20 actually. So that's actually probably a better. Does it come with a cab? Yeah, we can put a nice cab on it. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and, oh, this one at 12, even better. It's obviously very small, but still, these are all possibilities. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and do as many of these contracts as I can. Probably I'll try and do 3, maybe 4 in this episode, and hopefully that'll be enough. So yeah, so I guess we'll take the as kind of bigger ones. So we'll take the plough in a field A, and we'll take, let's see, so it's kind of the same tractor. We'll do plough to 62, and I think one of the baling contracts I saw before was for 15. Yep, yeah, so we'll take the baling, because I think that's going to be a big one. And again, we'll borrow the tools for it. Actually, there is another baling contract for 15. I'll take that contract. Oh yes, okay, so I can only have 3 active at one time, right? Fine. Righty, well, I'll go and get these done, and I'll see you once the contracts are finished. Hello and welcome back. Having done the contracts, I kind of decided that it would be best not to do a time lapse of it, because it took me 4 hours to do the 3 contracts, just given the size of the fields and the money that they were worth. So what I've done is I've put a little montage or time lapse video at the end of this one. If anyone is interested to see me do those contracts, I don't consider it cheating. I think I haven't done the contracts simply because I'm not using anything like Courseplay or using AI. And if ever you do see an AI message pop up, it's just when I've accidentally hit the wrong key on the joypad. So yeah, but with that done, you know, we've actually managed to make ourselves £24,000, and I've also got to claim one more contract, so I'll just claim that just now, and then we can see what our final total is. And also, as well, just why I remember, forgive me as well, as I'm still suffering from allergies, as you can hear by my nose. So we have 38,914. So I think we'll go on a little shopping spree and see what we can get now. Ideally, for our farm, I'd like to get a harvester, and if we're getting a harvester, we're also going to need a grain trailer. Also, I'd like to see about getting the water, I guess I would call it water butt, but the water container to allow us to water our lettuce that we've got growing in the greenhouse. And if we've got anything left, I'd like to see about getting another tractor or a small animal pen, whether that be chickens or sheep or something like that. So let's see what our choices are now. I know from the last episode, the best harvester that I could see, given the size of our farm, is this one here. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. It's a Vistula. Basically because it already has a header equipped to it, and it's small enough. You know, our farm fields are really small anyway, so what we'll do is we'll buy ourselves that. Just go have a look at the different configurations quickly. I think we could stick with the brand doesn't actually matter. Does it actually add £50? Yeah, we'll stick with it as default just so that we are saving as much money as we can. It's not the most pretty harvester in the world, but you know, it will do for our needs just now, so we'll purchase that. Cool. So we've got 26,000 left. I'd like to say next I want to get a grain trailer. Again, we're not particularly going to have massive fields at the moment, so I think probably using the smaller capacity trailers is probably okay. So I'm just going to have a quick look to check out the prices of them, because I do have some mod trailers installed. Now, I know our current trailer can hold grain, but I feel like it feels wrong to me. I think we should have a different trailer for that. So what have we got here? We've got it's quite a nice little trailer as well, actually. I do like that. Oh, that's 20 grand. we can't spend all our money on a trailer. I think what we'll do is we'll probably go for the first trailer then, since that's only 3 grand, and that leaves us with 23. So I'm just going to check the deals in case there's any harvesters or tractors now, which sadly there's not. And so that's kind of the next thing we really wanted to get ourselves was the water part for our land. So we go to construction here and we shoot across to our farm, which I think is here. Yep, see there's our wee fields. They're actually growing quite well. And I think it came under, was it containers? Pretty sure it was containers. Maybe not containers. Water station, water tank, there we go, that is it. So yeah, I think we'll get ourselves this. This will just allow us to pick a water. The water station can supply you with water. The water station can supply you water tanks with fresh water. So there we go. So we can place that there. And that leaves us with 21,000. So the next thing I'd like to see about us getting is some sort of animals for the farm. And say I want to remove the need for doing the contracts. So there's actually a chicken farm, a chicken coop rather, for 9 grand, which still leaves us some money. I kind of lost where our farm was. I think it's down over here. Just want to see how it looks compared next to our barn. Again, as I say, I just want to kind of remove the need for the contracts. Now I do quite like that chicken land, or we could go for the 6 grand, which maybe actually be a better purchase, but I just want to price the sheep. So we actually can't afford sheep just now, so that's 26. Is that goes the same thing as well? I think, yeah, so could also put a wee beehive in, but I think we'll go for the chickens just now, and we'll use the standard chicken barn, I guess. Place it there, and we'll get ourselves a couple of chickens as well. So I think that's probably the best thing to do. Cool. So that has left us with 50 grand. Now I'm going to see. This might be, I might be stretching the budget quite a bit here, and it might be the wrong idea. But I want to see about getting another tractor just to see if we can. I might have a tractor under 50. Do we have one? It's not looking good at the moment. No, there's one there. And then we've got the Farmall M, and then we've got the MV. We've got the Fiat. The Fiat might be nice actually. I would prefer one with a cabin, but you know, beggars can't be choosers sometimes. Let's have a look. One they got. Oh, we could afford the Lizard. I like the Lizard. Oh, there's a Massey actually. Can we put a cab on it? How much is a cab? Increase it by. We can add a wee cab on as well. That's quite a good deal. What's got Massey's? There's one's 19, 12. Oh, there's another T5. So curious what the difference is between the T25. So right, okay. So because we actually need something with a front attachment on it. So it does have a front attacher. Wait, can we put a attachers type 2, type 1? I wonder if we could have something with our front mold. There we go, a front attacher. So that's an extra £1,000 for the Lizard attacher. And if we want to put a cab on it, because I do like the ideas of a cab, and we probably want to have the bigger engine. So what's that? That's automatic. Oh, it's actually not really changing much. So anyway, that's 30 horsepower for that one. What was the other one? Let's change the Massey, so that's 47 horsepower. That's actually a lot more powerful as well. It's always hard going to be shopping shopping spree. That's 52. So that the high back, does that change anything? Cabins, gearbox, new, stays 52. Stays 52. What's the Fiat? 42. There's a Farmall. I think in that case then we're just going to leave it. I'll wait to see we get some more money. I'd like to get a more powerful tractor. But I think with that little short we will call an end to the video. As I say, if you want to see me do those contracts, you can see them at the end. But that I think is good. So next time we'll get ourselves some chickens and we'll bring our new equipment over to the farm. So I'll see you then. Cheery!